gonna swing the boat around there. Looks like there's a little piece of kelp from the storm from the previous week. And we'll get her hooked up here. Glenn on the hook there and get her hooked up. See how we make out on this first string. And Glenn's got a hold of it. Knocked off the piece of kelp.
Got the kelp on.
A little bit of a struggle. We had a pretty strong downhill current here on the front side of the island today. Let me take a walk out back here and we'll get a better shot. Okay, Glenn's got the buoy under control here, getting ready to snatch block it up. There he's hooking the rig up there.
Well, we picked the tough one, Tom.
Yeah, a little bit of current here today, Glenn. Now he's got to walk it back up here to the pinch puller. See if I can stay out of his way here a little bit while he gets this taken care of. And he's just about got her. A little bit of a struggle.
Still struggling a little bit.
He'll get her up there to the pinch wheel. And there it is.
Snatched.
He's all set here. And there's the export boat captain, Captain Glenn Elwood Narwhal. There's a.
Gonna go turn on the hydraulics now.
Well, hang on, Glenn. Let me get a shot of you here.
Oh, okay.
Okay, here we have Tom now. Commander Tom, there he is. Winding up to a trap here. Tarantino special. See what this one has in store for us. How's it look, Tom?
Well, it looks like a pretty good one here, Glenn. It looks like a nice mix.
A nice mix?
Yeah, it looks like we have a little star action on the outside here, too.
Oh, yeah?
Let me swing it around here. Just come on over here and I'll pop it open for you folks, sir.
Okay. Pop this trap open for us. Oh, yeah. That's what we call a mix. You got your urchins and, well, it's a nice mix, huh, Tom?
Oh, beautiful. You know,
Yeah.
A lot of nice, what I like to call Brontosaurus.
Brontosaurus, yeah.
Big Brontosauruses.
There's Tom holding his Brontosauruses.
Star action.
A little bit of star, some urchin. Yes.
Little ones here we tend to throw back.
Yeah, yeah, we like to throw those back, catch them another day. Like to preserve what we can. Beautiful, Tom.
Beautiful, nice big ones.
So you put them in those buckets then, huh?
Oh, just until we can take them down, put them in the cold water down below.
Uh-huh. Excellent.
Yeah, it's kind of a small size, so we don't keep that. And slide this over here, slide these right down. This is what we call our California long table right here. It's
Yeah, that's the long table.
the newest innovation in the industry.
Uh-huh. Beautiful, Tom.
All right, we'll show you how Glenn baits this up with the Easy Baiter.
Get your cat foot in here, scrunch it around a little bit, make sure you get a good scent in the water. There you go. Yeah, swing around up over here.
Snap back together real easy, the two halves.
It's really simple, Tom. Snap, snap, and there you have it. Close the trap. Lock her down like that.
And then what do you do with it, Glenn?
Huh?
Then what are you going to do with it?
Well, I'm going to stack it.
You're going to stack it?
Yeah. I got stacks going over here, see?
Uh-huh.
See, we already hauled a few traps.
And what are you snapping it into something there?
Yeah,
So.
this is what we call the grill.
Uh-huh.
See, we snap our traps into that. That way they can't come this way when we get at a little bit of a sea.
Oh, they're all locked in then.
They're history. They're done right there. They're not going to move.
All right, good.
So.
All right.
We stack them 5 high and you go 7 rolls like this.
And this is so you can just go right ahead and reset them again.
Oh yeah. Well, we'll show you that later on.
Okay.
So.
Well, I heard these traps can stack together too.
Yeah, you can open them up, take the bait containers out, and.
What do we do with that loop there?
Well, just stand by here and you'll see. We'll come around here. That's it. Like that. Put the main line down here. That just take care of itself there. Put the loop here on our what we call a stinger rod. Uh-huh. Put them all right there. We get 75 on there for one. Right now we're hauling a string of 50.
All right. Well, why don't you shut it off here, Glenn? I want to take a look at where all that line goes.
All right.
I understand on one set of gear you might have 75 pots and 1.5 miles of line.
Oh yeah. Right now we're pulling what we call a short string. A short string is anything under 75, but this is a 50.
Uh-huh.
Okay, you want to take a look at that, Tom?
Yeah, let me see what happens to all this line here.
Yeah, go ahead. Now you can imagine.
Oh, you got a pile of line down there.
Oh yeah, we're just getting started on this string here. What's really, well, maybe later on we'll show you. You can take a look at when we get 75.
And then here it comes up to these loops here.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh, and that all the gear hooks right into them loops.
No problem.
This gear that you've stacked over here.
This beautifully stacked gear over here will come right off. I'll snap it on the loops, put it on the table, and go right off.
It goes right out and right off the California long table.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, why don't you haul up another one here, Glenn, and let's take a look.
All right. There she comes. There it is. Looks like we got another mix here, Tom.
Another mix, huh?
Yeah, another mix.
Got a few fish in there, Glenn?
Yeah, we got some fish here. Swinging
All
up
right,
there on the long table.
Let me swing on around over here, and I'll watch you crack this baby open.
Yeah, come on over.
Get the sun behind me here a little bit.
There you go.
I'm not a natural with this camera, but we're trying to do the best we can here.
That's right.
Okay. Beautiful. Nice shrimp.
Dump her out like
Mix.
that. Oh, I think I got what I call a bonus shrimp. One that we don't get out on the first shake here.
Uh-huh.
There we have it. This is a mix.
Got any Brontosaurus in there this time, Glenn?
Well, there's Brontosaurus here. No, I don't think we Brontosaurus up as good as you did on the last one.
Well,
A few large ones and some mediums.
yeah, quite a few urchins this time.
Yeah, well, I think we got more urchins this time than the last time.
Uh-huh. Why don't you go ahead and show us one more time? I got the bait container on the other side here. Maybe we get a better look at it here.
All right.
I'll get us nice and tight in here. We'll take us a good close look here.
Relatively easy. Oh, we got one more sea urchin in here. We always like to clear our traps all the way out. No sense in starting them off dirty. Okay, snap them open. 1, 2.
Uh-huh. And you can put anything in there for bait, mackerel or bonita or...
Mackerel, whatever you feel like putting in here, you know, as long as you can get it in there, and you can get a lot of stuff. There's a lot of room.
These funnels here, I see they got different bars on them.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's the deal with those? You just cut out as many bars as for
No.
what you're...
No. It's like if we're shrimp fishing, we're only allowed to cut out 3 of the bars.
Now, how wide's the opening? It'll be 5-inch?
That would be a 5-inch opening, yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then if you wanted to go for like lobster fishing, well, you'd cut out a couple of more bars.
Uh-huh.
So,
but
that's a fish and game regulation.
Right.
So.
But they come with all the bars in, and you just cut out to your
specification. They come with a full complement of bars, yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then you have to cut them out to whatever kind of fishing you're doing.
All right. Well, why don't you close that baby up? We'll take one more look here.
All right.
Oh, yeah, that's real easy.
Oh, hey. There's nothing to it.
Even a 2-year-old could probably do it.
If I can do it, Tom, anybody can do it. Snap that baby back in there, and she's ready to go.
And you're going to take it right over to your stack and
back over to the stack, Tom.
and snap it into the grill again, huh?
Yeah.
Let me zoom in on this grill action here.
Here, see here?
Now, what kind of a snap is that you're using there to hold them together?
This is
A halibut snap?
halibut snap, yeah.
Stainless steel halibut
Stainless
snap.
steel.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And you're featuring 3/8 poly as a bridle.
3/8 poly is a bridle, and on this particular gear, we've got 3/8. You know, the main line is 3/8 also, but on our bigger gear, we're featuring a 1/2 inch.
1/2 inch.
All right. Here's Tom. He's winding up another trap here. Well, let's see. What does it look like, Tom?
Well, it looks like a beautiful mix here, Glenn.
Oh, it does?
I see a lot of nice sized fish here.
All right.
Let me swing this around over the California long table and snap it here.
Wow. Oh, I see a lot of shrimp.
Let me swing it around a little bit so we can get a nice...
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's it right there, Tom.
you can see we get rid of some of this... matter of fact, let me pick out all the junk just so you can see
All
how
right.
much shrimp.
Maybe I should go ahead and swing. Tom, I think I'm going to swing around the other side of the table for a better look.
Okay, Glenn.
All right. Okay, I'm swinging around now. I know things are looking a little messed up here, but Like Tom said earlier, we're shrimp fishermen and not video masters, but we're trying. I'm coming around the horn here now, coming around the California long table. It's quite a table. Here we have, oh, here's Tom. He's cleaning up the
Well, it looks like
urchins.
a catch right there, Glenn.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I'll get rid of some of these small fellas.
Oh, yeah.
You can see just what we're left with here.
Wow.
It's a lot of nice sized fish here, Glenn. Really nice size.
That's gorgeous, Tom. Well, if we did that every trap, huh, I guess we could retire.
Let me give you a count here.
All right.
Just the large ones.
Oh, I'm falling back here a little bit.
There's 4. Okay, this is what really gets me excited when I can hold handfuls of them like that, Glenn. Just
I
like
see.
that, you know.
Oh, yeah. Okay, trying to keep track of you there. Really something. There's a trap now void of fish. Fish are now on the table or in the bucket. Made a couple of 3 trips down into the cold room already. And these here are going to be going there shortly. Beautiful. Whoa.
Well, I got 30 big ones out of that, Glenn. That's probably about 5 or 6 pounds of shrimp. That's about $25 or $30 payload right there.
Well, you can't beat that, Tom.
Then there's your clean trap, your bait container. And what we like to use is these little round leads. We put 5 pounds in each half. Otherwise, the trap will float on you. But if you're fishing shallower water, you'd want to use a heavier sinker.
Right.
We use 5 pounds in each half for a weight. And I've seen people use bricks and other sorted stuff, rebar, all kinds of neat stuff.
Those traps work really well, don't they,
Let me
Tom?
go ahead and show you how to bait one more time.
Okay.
Just take we use the cat food. Like I say, you can use mackerel, bonita, just about anything. Get it all mashed around there. And snap on that bait container. And it's locked in there. It gives the trap some rigidity.
Beautiful.
Get that snapped in there.
Right.
We'll put it together here. And there it is, completed. Brake, bridle, and all ready to roll.
Beautiful, Tom. Excellent trap.
So what's a good one?
Yeah, it was.
Okay, we got a trap hanging here, and Glenn's going to go ahead and hoist it up here out of the water. There it comes. There's Glenn again. See if I can keep from falling off this table here.
Yeah.
You see how you unsnapped that one time, Glenn? Let me get a close-up here. Got that long line snap here, just holding it right into that loop, huh?
That's it. Piece of cake. Bang, bang.
Okay. You gonna crack a good one for us there, Glenn?
Well, it looks like we got a pretty good one here. We got a nice mix.
You got another one of them mixes, huh?
Yeah. This is what we call a big mix, though. We got lots of big fish in here.
Uh-huh.
Probably see them in there.
Oh, yeah.
Shot them for you.
Let me zoom in on them a little bit.
Yeah, it's tougher to, tell with all the urchins and everything, but...
Yeah.
I'll tell you right now, there's quite a few good fish.
Go ahead and kind of crack it this way, dump it out so I can see
right.
them tumble out of there. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, Glenn.
There you go.
You got a nice mix there.
Oh, yeah.
You gonna get your hands dirty?
Oh, it looks like it. Looks like they might hurt a little bit after this one.
Yeah, the merchants.
These urchins here, they'll break off in you and work you over a little bit.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, I'll work on picking out the big ones first. Pretty good here.
Let me get a close-up of that mug there. And
That's quite a mug, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the mug. Let me see them shrimp you got there.
There's the...
Oh, those are beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
Those are absolutely fantastic.
Oh, yeah. They're going to go to market.
Uh-huh. Okay.
I'll see, I'm going to break out my big mix stick. Kind of open them up a little bit here.
I'm just going to kind of pan around here.
Yeah.
Where are we at again here? Oh, we're off Catalina Island here.
Okay, now I'm going to let this one go, Tommy.
What have you got there? Let me come back around here. I was
back
just
over here.
panning around.
Even though he's a
What
nice
have you
big
got?
one, he's really soft.
Oh, it just molded.
He just molted.
Uh-huh.
This fish is just molted, and we're going to let him go.
Okay.
No, we hate to let the big ones go, but that's the name of the game.
All right.
There he goes.
Beautiful. stacking your shrimp there, huh?
Yeah, just kind of, you know. Take
Yeah, you got handfuls of them there.
Oh yeah, there's 20 right there, the big ones.
20 big ones already, and it looks like there's a few more there on the table.
Yeah, I just heard one.
None, zeroing right in on these. You got a lot of urchins here too, but that's what you call a big mix, huh?
Yeah. They're up to 24 now on the big ones.
24. That's about what's that? About 4 pounds?
Uh-huh.
That's about a $20 pot already, huh?
That's not counting the mediums, you know. Got a good little market for the mediums too. So.
What do your mediums go? I mean, size-wise.
Well, they're probably maybe 12, 13 to the pound.
Well, somewhere between 10 and 15 then.
Yeah.
And the big ones.
The big ones between I don't know, what, 6, 7.
Yeah, I understand we were fishing the coast, so we were catching some that were almost 4 to the pound.
When we were fishing the coast, we were catching some really nice ones.
Uh-huh.
4.5 to the pound. You don't seem to see that size of fish over here at the island.
No.
But you can get some nice pops though.
Getting yourself quite a stack of gear here, Glenn.
Oh yeah, I'm stacking right.
And they're all snapped right into your grill.
Uh-huh. Just like we were talking about earlier. We got that grill working now.
And they're all baited up, ready to go back over the side, I suppose.
Yep. That's all part of what you'll see later on. Now here's some small ones
You're gonna eject those.
eject
Let me
those.
take a look at those in your hand there.
All right.
I'll zoom up on them. Oh, they are small.
Yeah.
And you're gonna let those go right over the side.
You betcha.
For another day.
Another day, another year. I'm gonna look around here. I thought I heard another one. Oh, I get virtual in here.
Let me take a look at that trap again. Something I hadn't pointed out before that we swing it over here so I can take a look at it. So we only use one bait container.
Yeah.
And they're provided with a bait container for each side. But the waters we fish is not too much of a hassle with snagging up, and so we can, when we get ready to move our gear.
There he is, Tom.
How'd you get one?
Well, I knew I heard one more big one in there.
So how many did you wind up with?
So I ended up with 26 big ones.
So you got right about, well, pretty close to 5 pounds.
That's just to the big ones, yeah.
And that's about a 25-pound or $25 pot right there.
And a baby rock cod.
But
yeah, like Tom was saying, you get, when you get these traps, you get 2 bait containers.
Let me zoom in on that bait container again.
But like he was saying, you don't like the waters we're fishing. We don't fish the really bad bottom.
The bait container adds a amount of rigidity to each half.
Right, it supports. It's like a bone structure almost.
And so that when we decide to stack up our gear and move to different waters, we just have to remove one bait container and then stack them up.
Right. That's all you have to do is just take out one bait container.
Yeah, but they provide them with 2, and there's another one there if we need it. But one does is pretty fine. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna wrap this one up, Tom.
All right, let me see you snap that baby together again.
All right.
Let me zoom in on one of them clips that you're using there.
Oh, these right here.
Yeah, let me. Why don't you show me that clip there with your hands there? That's just a plastic clip you got to tie down with a piece of monofilament.
That's it.
Okay, Glenn. Well, I see you got all your gear all stacked up here.
Yeah.
How many pots on this string?
We got 50 on this one, Tom.
50 on this one.
Yeah.
And I see you got all your loops on your stiff arm there.
There they are, all 50 of them.
And so why don't you explain to us what you're going to be doing?
Okay. Well, right now first of all we gotta replace our balls here. We lost a couple of our buoy balls there earlier in the week. We put on these the orange ones, but we got a couple of our black ones ready to go, so we're gonna put those on, put these away. Then we're gonna put the ball out. Oh, maybe a couple of 100 foot down from the ball. We'll put our lid on. That'll keep the line straight down. The balls, when boats come by and stuff, they don't cut them off. And then another 1,000 foot, down the line, we'll get to our first loop, and then you'll see all that when we're setting the gear.
But the traps, you just snap one on the loop.
Yeah, it's going to be something like this. Grab a loop, snap the trap like that onto the loop, and just leave her set like that. The line will be going out between the pair leads.
Okay.
So that's the only way the trap can go.
All right.
So.
Okay. Well, I see you're all set up on that. That first string of 50, we pulled in just about 150 pounds, Glenn. I like to keep track of the big ones as we go along, so I count each and every one of them, so I know how to reset the gear. And wound up with 812 of the extra large ones.
Well, there's nothing
And
wrong
so
with
there
that.
was about 135 pounds of the just the big ones, and then about another 15 to 20 pounds of the medium ones that we keep for special buyers. So about 150 pounds for 50 pots. That's 3 pounds per pot average. There's nothing wrong with that.
No, we can do that every day. While,
The gear's making good money here for us today.
Looking pretty good.
Okay, well I'm gonna cut this. I'm gonna take the folks down to the cold room and let them take a look at the fish in the tank.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm gonna cut it, and I gotta go down the ladders here. So.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my splicing. So.
Okay. Here I am down in the cold room. I don't know if you can see this very well, but we keep all our fish alive. And there's 135 pounds of big ones in this large tank here. We try to get the water down, pretty close to 32 degrees freezing. That way, if we do have any that die, they'll stay good for a couple of days. This way we keep them. We're lucky if we lose 2 to 5% over a 4 or 5 day trip. It works out real well for us. See, I don't know if you can see them here. We got the other tanks back here. I don't have all the tanks in the boats yet. We're just getting her put together, but then we put our medium ones in these barrels over here. And these large tanks are just for the large. Then we're going to show them how easy this gear is to set.
Okay.
Line coming out of the hole there, and there it goes. Kind of swing on up there. So what do you do over there, Glenn? You're going to grab the loop off the stiff arm, huh?
Right,
Snap it
the
on.
strap on the loop, put her on the table, and she'll launch herself.
And there it goes, right down the table. Whoa, nice, beautiful launch. We'll just hang on right here and watch one go by and see what happens. There goes another one. Beautiful launch. Right side up, too. Beautiful, Glenn.
We're getting some nice launches here this evening.
And the gear sets really fast, too. We can set 50 traps in less than 10 minutes. When everything's in optimum condition, as long as there's no snags or anything else down the hatch there where all the line comes from. This particular string here of 50, we've got over a mile of line down there in the hatch that's feeding out continuously. There's another loop off the stiff arm. And
I'm getting ready to launch.
there it goes. Kind of hard to follow with the camera, but it's a beautiful launch. Beautiful launch. I'm going to wait for another one to land in the water there. I'm going to zoom in on it as it hits the... There it goes. I missed it. Oh, we set pretty fast here, Glenn, pretty fast. Oh, there went one. Oh, beautiful. Okay. Well, I'll swing back on around here. And Glenn's just taking him off the stack as he goes. Throws it up on the California long table, takes a loop off the stiff arm, and locks it in place on the table, and then she just launches herself. The way it goes. We'll follow one more here. Kind of hard to follow as fast as we said, but you can get the idea. Okay, Glenn, well, that kind of shows it. I can't get much of a shot from the other angle. I got the sun in her,
Yeah, I know.
right in our eyes here, so.
Perhaps we're really moving fast today, too.
We'll be working here at night pretty soon. Maybe we can get a quick one here at and the end of another beautiful day here out at Catalina. Yeah, we're going to continue fishing right on into the dark. Yeah, now we can see the shrimp. We get the water level down in the live well there. Glenn's bailing it out. There's about 200 pounds of shrimp in this one tank alone.
Beautiful.
Just large ones, the Brontosaurus.
Big boys.
Big boys right there. Okay, Glenn, go ahead and do what you got to do there. Go ahead.
Go. Coming down.
There's the first bucketful come out of the hatch. This is only part of the catch, all taken using Fathoms Plus pots. Gulletti's will be delivered live right away to the LA markets. There's Mike and Dave of Gulletti's having at it. Waymasters at large.
Southern California.
Get a shot of that big.
Oh, that's a nice size one you got there, Mike. Oh, it's still alive too. Look at it. Just about all of them are still alive, aren't they, Mike?
Yeah, some of them have started to get eggs in them.
Uh-huh. Well, they sure are a nice size.
Okay, Glenn, well, it's the end of another successful trip. We're just off for the one day. We pulled 225 of the Fathoms Plus pots. Wound up with just about 540 pounds there at the market this morning.
Well,
that's a little bit better than 2 pounds a pot. I'd say that's a really successful trip for Pacific spot pond fishing.
I think so, Tom. I think it was an excellent trip.
I'd have to say myself that after trying different types of homemade traps and other traps on the market, that by far the Fathoms Plus is my choice.
Okay, I'd have to go along with that, especially after seeing the evidence that we saw today. Okay, Tom.
Okay.
We'll see you later.
Good fishing.
It's been fun fishing with you. Bye.